That's it. You're eating a lot better, Donna. A couple weeks ago, you were all over the place. Now you're nailing almost half your targets.
Look at me. I'm a regular shooter.
Keep it up. You're not that far off.
I'm nowhere near as good as Andrea, but thanks anyway.
I think the same could be said about Shane and me. How's it going?
Huh? Oh, hey Rick. What's going on?
I just gave Donna some pointers. She's really coming along. Well, I don't think anyone's surprised like Andrea here.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, she's not cheating. And the wind can't be blowing over that many cans. Looks like we got a phenom on our hands.
Oh, boys. It's just pointing and shooting, not brain surgery.
Might be for you, but try telling my wife how easy this is.
Oh, be nice.
Hey, Carl, you ready?
I'm gonna go shoot cans!
Okay.
Thanks for keeping an eye on him.
As long as you're here to help me before we leave, I'll consider us even.
Nobody better be using my gun!
Carl, slow down! Great job, son. You're doing just great. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. Does this mean I get to carry a gun now like everybody else?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, everybody. That'll do for today. Start gathering everything up. You're all doing great. I think everybody here is capable of defending themselves, at least at a close distance. You should all be pleased with your progress. Rick and I were a bit worried when we started 3 weeks ago. You've impressed us both. Let's get back to camp. It's starting to get dark.
Also, before we go, I've got an announcement to make. I think if any of you have been paying attention to Carl in the shooting range, you've seen that he knows how to handle a gun. I know he's young, but just for safety's sake, he's going to be carrying his own gun from now on. I know some of you, my wife included, object to this, but when I said everyone needs a gun, I meant everyone. I'll be relying on you all to help me keep an eye on him. He's to keep his gun holstered at all times. If he takes it out once without danger present, I'll be taking it away. Please, let me know if you see him so much as act like he's gonna take it out. Damn it, Lori, will you stop? He's safer this way.
Is he? How can you be so sure? He's 7 years old, for Christ's sake. This is not a good idea. But I guess the end of the world means I've no longer got a say in parenting my own son.
Shit, Laura, you're overreacting. The first hint of him treating it like a toy, and I'll never let him touch it again. It's in his holster with the safety on. It's just there for emergencies.
Whatever.
I wish this place wasn't so damn far from the camp.
Would you rather a pack of these monsters fire the gunshots right to us?
Well, you've got a point.
Welcome back. You guys all expert marksmen now?
Just a couple of us. You could probably use a little practice too, you know. You don't need to stay here and guard the camp if we're not here.
That's true, but I'd hate to come back and find a couple dead guys digging through our stuff, stinking up the place. The long walk there isn't very enticing either.
A little exercise isn't a bad thing.
All exercise ever does is make you tired. And who wants to be tense, terrified, miserable, cold, and tired?
Look at the three of them, carrying on in front of God and everyone. It's unchristian.
So's being judgmental, if I remember correctly.
Good one.
Lori tells me Donna just won't shut up about you and the girls living together in that camper. She started right after we got back from target practice a couple days ago, and hasn't let up since. Pretty much the only thing she's talked to me about since I let Carl start practicing with us.
Donna ain't even show a lick of gratitude for me saving her life. I don't see how Alan puts up with her.
Those poor boys. Think about how she's gonna be raising them twins.
You know, I figure you've earned the right to have two pretty young women keep you company. Without all your camping gear, we'd be screwed. Your shower alone has made you one of my favorite people.
Come on, guys. I'm not doing anything with those girls. To be honest, I'm an old man. My plumbing ain't what it used to be. It's just... After losing my wife not 2 months ago, it's nice having them around. They keep the place clean. Remind me of what it was like with her around.
You don't have to explain yourself to us. It's your business. Donna's just an old housewife who doesn't have soap operas to keep her small mind occupied. Don't let her get to you.
Let me take another turn, Rick. And rest it up.
Let's just head back to camp, fellas. I think we've got enough for tonight, even with the cookout.
Are you sure? Even with that deer Shane shot yesterday filling our bellies, it'll probably get mighty cold tonight.
God damn it, Rick! Would you give it a fucking rest already? I'm sick to death of hearing your shit! I know it's cold! I know it's getting colder! We're gonna be fine. I'm not moving the fucking camp, okay? I don't want to hear anything more about it!
That boy has problems.
Dale, this thing's working perfectly. I don't know how we'd cook any meat without it.
I don't leave my home without my supplies. You never know when something will come in handy when you're out on the open road.
That reminds me. I still don't know what most of you were doing for a living before all this shit started happening. Like you, Dale. Did he just travel?
Well, pretty much. I was a salesman for almost 40 years. I spent most of my life behind a desk and on the phone. The week after I retired, the wife and I bought a camper and set out to see America. We'd been on the road the better part of 2 years when everything started happening. We were at a campsite about 80 miles south of here, coming back from Florida. The news hit us a little late. We didn't even know what was going on. My wife never left that campsite. After I buried her, I set out for Atlanta. I had some cousins there, and the radio said it was the safest place nearby. Of course, when I got there, it had already been blocked off, and the army was still trying to fight back the hordes inside. I ended up out here. On the way to Atlanta, I found Amy and Andrea broke down, out of gas, so I gave them a ride.
Andrea was driving me back to college. Classes were starting in a few days. I was a physical education major. A junior. As far away as I lived, I should have just flown back, but we always enjoyed our little bonding trips.
I was a clerk at a law firm. That job is one of the few things I don't miss.
I was a pizza delivery boy in Macon, Georgia. I was swimming in debt and would have given anything to get out of it. Thing is, now that it's all gone, I'd gladly take it all back if everything could go back to normal. I mean, who wouldn't really? But I was in bad shape, about to lose my apartment, my car. I was going to have to bite the bullet and go crawling back to my parents for help. I never wanted to talk to them again. Now that I know I couldn't talk to them if I wanted to, I kind of want to.
I was a shoe salesman. I ran a store in the mall. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it paid the bills. Well, most of them anyway. Let's just say the debt part of Glenn's story hits pretty close to home. We lived in Gainesville. It's about 50 miles from here. Just like everyone else here. We came into Atlanta a little late.
Glenn, Dale, and the girls had already set up this camp when we got here. Our car broke down on the way and we walked here. Piece of crap never worked.
Mechanic.
Can I get some more of that stuff, Alan?
Sure, Rick. Just gonna go bad if we don't eat it.
You all know about me. Small-town cop from Kentucky. I only ever shot my gun a couple times. Never had anyone. The last time I was on duty, I sure did try. I got shot. Was in a coma for a while. And woke up to this. I was going out of my mind worrying about Laura and Carl. Shani here took care of them for me.
I felt so bad about Rick getting shot. I was visiting him when Lori told me she was gonna come up here and stay with her parents. I couldn't let her go alone. It was getting pretty bad out there. Of course, we had no idea how bad it would get. The hospital was supposed to stay open, so we figured Rick would be okay. We were gonna go back for him, but we kinda got stranded here.
All's well that ends well. What about you, Carol? How about you?
Oh, hold on. Sophia's father was the breadwinner. I sold some Tupperware out of catalogs from time to time, but it was really just to friends and neighbours. I wouldn't have considered it a job. My husband was a car salesman. They used to say he could talk anyone into anything. He talked me into marrying him. Talked me into staying with him after. He watched his parents die right after everything started to happen. He couldn't deal with it. He sort of just gave up on life. You know, after he was gone, Sophia and I came here to stay with my sister. We figured it'd be worth the drive to stay with someone we know. We never got into the city. Thankfully.
Well, I gotta pee. Does anyone need anything while I'm in here? More napkins? I think there's still more left. Ah! Ah!
Amy, no! Oh my god, Amy. Oh god. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
We gotta try and stop the bleeding. I'm sorry. She's gone.
Heads up, Rick! That wasn't the only one!
Lori, get the kids in one of the cars and stay there.
Come on!
Jesus Christ! Come on! It's not safe here.
No.
Ah!
Come on! There's no telling how many there are. Ah! Shit! Ah!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everyone alright?
Yes. We're fine.
Dale, you gotta get her up! Get her inside the camper!
My family! My family! You killed them!
Jim, stop. It's over.
It killed my family.
I'm so sorry, Andrea. I'm so sorry.
Theo. I can't let her come back like that.
I'm sorry I was mad at you. I was so stupid. If something had happened to you tonight,
I know. It's okay.
Jim, oh my God, you've been bitten.
This is nothing short of a scratch. Just a scratch.